Eric Lakazi?
Yes, ma'am.
For $3,000, $2,000 of that for an unpaid loan and $1,000 in interest?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll start with you, ma'am. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, I met Mr. Lakazi through my ex-husband, who's my witness here today.
Mm-hmm.
They were co-partners at a swingers club.
At a what?
Swingers club.
Okay.
And Mr. Lakazi.
The two of you owned a swingers club in Dallas?
No, they were. He worked there as a manager.
I was a promoter.
He was a promoter.
Oh, you were a promoter. Okay.
Yes, he was looking for football players for his football team, and I have big.
You had a football team too?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of team?
Youth, 5 to 12.
You're promoting at a swingers club and you're working with the youth too?
I'm promoting an event. I'm a promoter. I promote all types of events, concerts, you name it.
Oh,
What do you do for a living?
I'm a counselor. I'm a counselor and a caterer.
Who do you counsel?
Youth.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So they got to talking football, and I have big boys, and so I was also looking for a football team. And so Adrian told me to come up to the club and meet Mr. Lakazi so my boys can start playing football for him.
So you met him at the swingers club?
Yes. Yes, that's where I met him, talked to him about my son playing football. Couldn't stay very long because I didn't like the action there, so talked to him about the football. And then
Why would you set up the meeting at the swingers club? You know what goes on there.
Actually, I did, and I've never been to one.
I've never been to one either, but I know what happens.
In the name of Jesus, I never even knew what it was about.
Okay, and then and you say you're a caterer now, as well as a counselor.
Yes, ma'am.
So you know that he's catering.
Yes, I've even purchased food from him from like Thanksgiving and Christmas. He would make peach cobblers, banana puddings, different things
Were
like
you
that.
cooking the food?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yes, it was good.
Okay,
No
so then you
complaints.
hear that he wants to open up a restaurant, so you think he's a good cook.
Yes.
And what's the conversation the two of you have?
We talked because I've done business ventures, and he wanted to do a business venture, so I said, I'll help you.
What kind of business venture do you say he wanted to
The catering
enter with
business.
you? What was the agreement?
Not that him and I had an agreement to open up this catering business, but as far as doing like his licensing, getting set up with the state, doing different, getting his EIN, different
You
things
were doing
like that.
all of that?
I helped him do that.
Why
yes.
would you do that?
As
Because
a-
he's saying that the money you're talking about is an investment because you wanted to be a part of the business.
Oh,
so
no.
you're right, and you're testifying today that you were doing all of these things for his business. You hadn't worked with him before, right?
No.
You hadn't had a business or relationship before. And then you say you also helped him look for a location and acquire equipment. So why are you doing all of that if you don't see yourself as a partner in this venture?
Because he said he didn't know how to, and I knew how to because I have a business, so I knew how to do
So you were doing all of
for
that for no money?
him. No money.
No investment interest whatsoever?
None whatsoever. I admired Mr. Derrick because he worked with the youth, he volunteered. Even my other son's football team was gonna come and help his football team do volunteer work.
So what was the discussion about the $2,000?
The $2,000 that came off to the picture when I was looking for a building because the catering was going so well that I decided that, I want to get into a building because I have so many customers. I was like, well, I don't have the funds right now to even get started. As far as what I want, I have some, but I don't have what I need. So she said, well, get a proposal together. I might know some people that might be interested in investing. So
what about the $2,000 that she gave you? What was the exact conversation about that $2,000?
The $2,000 came to effect after all of that had went back and forth. She was like, well, okay, I can invest up to $2,000. And my deal was I could, on the return, I could double that $2,000.
So you agreed that she would give you $2,000, and based on what would you be able to double the money?
I just was basing on the simple fact that the amount of customers that I had and the amount of money that I was...
So you would double the return on her investment?
Right.
Did he agree to pay you back $4,000, double your money?
Yes, I have it in text messages where he agreed to, and I said, Derrick, that's not how you do business. You're gonna waste money trying to pay me back.
But you want him to pay you 50% in interest, $2,000 a loan and $1,000 in interest.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna get to. He agreed.
That's not how you do business either. That's against usury law.
Coming up on Judge Faith, the guys bump heads.
What would you use the $2,000 for?
To do the
He lying, he's stuttering.
See, now I don't even know why he's here.
Play Plaintiff Yolanda Moore says Derek borrowed money, then refused to pay her back. She's suing for an unpaid loan. Defendant Derek Lacaze Sr. says he doesn't owe because the money was an investment.
Do you have a copy of the check you gave him?
I sure
May I
do.
see it? And so what happens to the restaurant? Did you ever open it?
I
What are you handing me?
I actually got the location.
Okay. Did you
And-
open the restaurant?
I did not open the restaurant.
Okay, so what happened to the money? What did you use the $2,000 for?
To do this.
He lying, he's stuttering.
See, now I don't even know why he's here for the first place.
Who are you, sir?
Because
Who are you?
I want to get
Hold on,
you,
guys. I'm her ex-husband.
He's an ex-husband, but he was nowhere in the
And I
picture.
have-
Okay, hold on a second. I asked him who
He
he
had already
was.
cheated on her.
She asked me to get involved because he wasn't paying her back. So we started Facebook and messaging back and forth, and he even missed that it was a loan.
Okay, but I actually didn't get an answer to my question. My
I-
question to you.
I received
Hold
the
on
check.
a second.
Okay.
My question to you is, what did you do with the $2,000?
I bought equipment to go inside of the restaurant.
What happened to the equipment?
I still have it.
Okay, and I'm looking at the check, and on the memo line it says investment to be repaid.
Yes.
So is this an investment? Are you investing in the company and you expect to get repaid from the profit of the company, or are you loaning him money?
I was loaning him
You're
money.
you're walking that thin line.
Yeah, because you know what? When we were outside,
It really is an oxymoron. What do you have to say, sir? What do you know?
The money is that he states that he borrowed the money and he has every intentions on paying her back.
But
I
where's
have
he a witness
proof
at?
right here.
Let me see the text messages. So the two of you then had a conversation.
We did have a conversation,
Okay,
a
did you
3-month
say-
long conversation.
3 months.
3 months. Look at the dates.
You do say I have every intention of paying her, but I right now am out of pocket in over $21,000. What are you talking about?
See if they're the same, because these are emails that was between me and him, the conversation.
Right, but I'm looking at your evidence that you submitted to court. I looked at his, and now I'm looking at yours.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
And you submitted evidence where you tell him and her, I guess this is a Facebook message, that you have every intention on paying, but you're facing right now a court case, and you've spent over $21,000.
That's
What are
true.
you talking about?
That's true. I was dealing with a case, but
Look at me, sir. You're looking all around. I want you to look at me.
I was dealing with the case.
Is that an open case?
It's closed.
It's closed.
Everything is done.
You told her here that the money was an investment and that you both took a loss on it. It seems that you go back and forth with promising to pay and then going and saying it's an investment that you both took a loss on. All right, what happens next?
She started talking to me about, possibly taking him to court. And I said, well, you're probably not going to get your money, like I told you before, not to do business with him. He doesn't pay people back. I said, he even owes me money. And he decided to stop coming to the club and promoting the club.
And what's your position at the club?
I was a manager,
You're managing, okay.
not a participant. Just want to make that clear.
I'm not here to pass judgment, sir. I'm just here to listen to the case.
Coming up, Judge Faith rules. And now, Judge Faith rules.
Here's what I'm going to do because I've looked at enough evidence now. I think that legally you walked a very thin line with this money in terms of whether it's an investment that you just lost or whether this was a straight loan. Because when I put the money to the side and I just look at your actions, it looks like this is someone that you're trying to go into business with. But when I look at all of the messages between the two of you, and he had lengthy conversations with you over a long period of time. I mean, this was now going on a couple of years. And the messages that you had with her, it looks like from the very beginning, you told her that you would definitely pay her this money back from day one. So in the interest of justice, I think that she did give you this money with the expectation from the very beginning that she would be paid back. And so you can call it an investment on your check, but I do think that the intent of the parties was that this money was a loan and that she expected to be paid back. I'm not going to order him to pay you $1,000 in interest. By law, I can't order that.
That's fine.
But I want to order you to pay the $2,000 that I think you borrowed, sir. Judgment for the plaintiff, $2,000.